Hello everybody, it's MrScaryMuffin. How's it going? Myself, I am doing well, thanks. Last weekend was PAX Prime in Seattle. I went there and I had a good time. I had a fairly good time. If you guys want to catch my opinion about it, I will probably do, I don't know, a Thoughts Talk TF2 or some Minecraft video talking more about it later on, next week or the week after. But first, I wanted to bring you guys a couple of these Pokemon videos. There was the PAX Pokemon League that's being run by regular convention attendees, and they organize a bunch of people to be these gym leaders, and they ran monotype teams and they invited people to challenge them. If you beat X number of gym leaders, you get to challenge the Elite 6. If you beat X number of the Elite members, then you get to fight the champ, and then if you beat the champ, you get a nice certificate. It was pretty cool. Anyways, this is one of the matches. This is one of the later matches, actually. I just want to start this one off. It was against the guy who was playing as Gary Mother Friggin Oak. And it was actually quite hilarious when I fought him, because he took his neon green scarf, put it on. Somebody was like, "Oh my God, it's Gary Oak!" And then I think it was his girlfriend started like bowing down. It was pretty funny. It's a singles battle. I'm not used to singles. I think this was probably the very first time I ever did singles battles ever in a kind of a semi-competitive setting. Luckily, I get to play against people who were mostly playing monotype. He was playing the role of Gary, and he basically ran Pokemon like Gary Oak would have, including especially the Nidoking, apparently, which is very signature of the Gary Oak. I ran a team with both Talonflame and Charizard Y. I was very susceptible to Stealth Rocks, which I didn't realize. He obviously knew that and threw Stealth Rocks out. I just went ahead with the Solar Beam. I actually thought I'd be faster than the Nidoking, and he's going to switch out here, but basically with the fact that he switched out this time and the speed of his Nidoking later on, I figure out that he has a Scarf pretty quickly. Now, I threw Ancient Power at his Charizard, and which completely caught him by surprise here. He didn't expect me to have Ancient Power. I guess Ancient Power is more of a VGC thing and not really a type coverage thing that you expect Charizard to have. I knew that my Charizard was going to survive a Thunderbolt, and so I just went ahead and threw Overheat right into the Zapdos, and thankfully it one-hit KO'd under the sun. Very, very powerful. Overheat got a lot of knockouts that a lot of the singles player did not expect me to get. So I'm going to switch right here. I'm afraid of the Rock Slide, and I brought out the Garchomp instead. Garchomp is going to break its sash on these Stealth Rocks, and he actually went for the Ice Beam here. I don't know if he read the attack or not, or read the switch rather, but there wasn't that much HP left anyways on my Charizard. It might be the only safe thing for him to do anyways. Takes a couple more rocks damage here. I'm going to trace his Poison Point. Not really going to make a difference because it's a special Nidoking. He's going to retreat, pull that back. Ice Beam's not going to do that much. But yeah, I basically figure at this point he has Scarf on, or some sort of, or maybe even Specs, but it's probably Scarf because he outsped my Charizard. But he's definitely some kind of choice item because he's getting locked. Vaporeon comes out, and I'm just not doing that much damage to him at all. All the evolutions, as we learned from the Rotation Battle tournament that I participated in, are very specially defensive, and so I'm not doing that much damage. I switch into the Aegislash just because I knew I could take a hit. Aegislash is probably the only thing I can switch into on my team that can take a hit from almost anything. I'm going to give it a shot with a Shadow Ball. It does decent damage, but with that leftover, it's not going to do that much. But yeah, I'm basically going to switch out here because I knew a Scald was coming along. And I switched into the Hydreigon. I didn't expect him to try to throw an ice attack at me, so I was safe here. So here comes the Scald. Not a biggie. If he doesn't have Ice Beam, oh, I did get burned here. But thankfully I am a special Hydreigon. I actually just finished breeding this Hydreigon and raising this Hydreigon. Oh wow, survives with just barely any HP. I can't believe it. Especially defensive Vaporeon, ladies and gentlemen. But I actually need to rebreed my Hydreigon in order to get a Earth Power one that it's an egg move, Earth Power. Anyways, I threw a second Draco Meteor. I am Choice Spec, so I can't really do anything except throw it. And a critical hit. This actually makes a huge difference. Up until this point, I think in this match, Gary and I were both basically 50-50. It could go either way, but this definitely cemented my position. And the fact that this, yeah, Nidoking definitely has a Scarf here. There's no way he's going to go faster. unless I have no idea what Nidoking does, which, you know, Nidoking is not in this year's VGC format, so I don't really know. Look at all that damage the rock does. That's unbelievable. I was just going to Brave Bird him and take care of that thing, but he's going to switch into Skarmory. Actually, no, wait, I went for the overheat, didn't I? Yes, I did, because he didn't have that much HP. I didn't really care about the drop, and I didn't want to take damage too much to myself, because I already took a lot of damage from those rocks, so I threw out the overheat, and that actually went well in my favor. The red card from Skarmory actually caught me by surprise. He kind of like waved by to me, and I was so confused. He roosted and regained some health, but Aegislash very, very strong. 176 special attack investment here is going to be enough to take care of the Skarmory. Standard Aegislash from VGC, of course, is standard. Nidoking comes back out. I believe, yeah, I'm going to King Shield here just to scout out, and I did a lot of this throughout the entire thing where I used Protect. I had Protect on my Garchomp, I didn't really got rid of it, and I used that to scout out potential things like Hidden Power Ice or anything that might hurt me. The fact that he went for Earth Power, I knew that I was going to live in Shield form, and so I just went ahead for the Flash Cannon, for the knockout. But yeah, being able to scout out with Protect was a huge boon, and I don't think anybody ever really changed what they were going to do after I protected. It just kind of like, oh, you just wasted a turn. But to me, getting that information of what they were going to do or what they were likely to do off the Protect was huge. It helped a lot. Alright, so get back to Shield form. I just need to survive a Scald here, which I should be able to with the Protect. There, yeah. Definitely survived a Scald, nice and easy. Of course, Vaporeon, if it's especially defensive, probably doesn't have that much in the form of attack, and the fact that I'm immune to Toxic means that he can't Toxic Stall me either. So, I squeak out a win here. That crit definitely helped. I think poor Gary, he got crits that critted against at least 3 times during the entire convention event. And he complained quite loudly each time. I overheard it in the background every now and then, and just bad luck on his part, unfortunately. But, you know, that's Pokemon. That's the way it is. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to have more coming at you soon, so stay tuned, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye now.